Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the long ball beasts. Greg Maddux takes the mound for the Beasts today. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, 1 o'clock. Hey,
Here comes another 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Johann Moncotto.
Johann Moncotto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Maddux is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
One and two to the White Sox catcher.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Working on striking out the side in the first. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Third baseman,
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays.
Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. Ready now, Jose Abreu. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman,
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. No balls and 1 strike. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Luis Robert. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here is the big hurt Frank Thomas. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
batting 5th, the catcher, Piazza.
In now, Mike Piazza, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield, as he rips it on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting center.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Victorino.
Into the box, Shane Victorino. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. At the plate, Greg Maddux, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lucas Giolito. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to the White Sox pitcher.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And Victorino's there to make the play. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Craig Biggio as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the...
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. The pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The catcher.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
he has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Johann Moncotto. And this is taken outside for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Still even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the bottom of the inning now. And standing in the outfielder, Gary Sheffield.
The left fielder, Gary.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Moncotto has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter number 8. Shortstop, Cal.
Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Abreu has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 8, James Victorino.
So digging in now, Shane Victorino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh and 1, here it comes. Victorino is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's a lead for the long ball era, 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
The first baseman is there. Abreu.
0-1's the count.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The next 0-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Eloy Jimenez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another one sent foul. And he fouls this one off. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball. So stepping in, Greg Maddux. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Craig Biggio. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Mazara is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Number 19, Tony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. A bouncer to the left side. Moncotto gloves it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So striding forward now, Nick Madrigal will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here comes the first pitch. Lucas Giolito is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Piazza moving to his left. And the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now.
Leading off.
And the pitch.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Mike Piazza will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they move on top 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
At the plate, Cal Ripken. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Greg Maddux. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Craig Biggio. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Gio Gonzalez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Chipper Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Settling in now, Frank Thomas. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Biggio, the runner at third. Gwynn on second. Jones on at first with nobody out. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. To second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Ready for another shot now. Mike Piazza, runner in scoring position with Sir John.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and the run is in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield. Line towards center field. Robert is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. So here's Johann Moncotto. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. High in the air out to center field. Victorino's there to make the catch for route number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Left fielder giving chase. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Luis Robert is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Cal Ripken. First pitch on its way.
Ripken.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 8, Victorino.
Digging in the switch hitter, Shane Victorino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 31.
Digging in, Greg Maddox. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Jones is there. 1 away.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Madrigal. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And it's fouled away. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. James McCann will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jimmy Cordero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Chipper Jones stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The first baseman.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chipper Jones becomes out number 2 this inning. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Into the box, Tim Anderson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. As As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ready on 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. No balls and one strike. To short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. So here's Jose Abreu. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 count. Here it comes. High and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, do you?
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-2 the final in this game. The long ball era scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Greg Maddux takes home the win. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more long